Hi, I'm Elaine Harding. Welcome to my blog at stampwithelaine.com. Guess what? Today happens to be the day when the new 2023 September to December mini goes live. So I can at last show you what's inside the front cover. Now, if you've made a purchase with me within the last 3 months, a copy of the catalogue will have already reached you. I thought I would feature the project on the front cover, which is the Joy to Christmas collection, and you'll find it on pages 28 to 31. It's a bumper suite because it actually has 2 stamp set bundles in it. So these are the stamps plus the dies, and a second stamp set plus the dies. And then of course you have the usual with the embellishments, the ribbon, the specialty paper, and the normal 12 by 12 inch 30.5 by 30.5 centimeter designer series papers. So this is the Joy of Noel stamp set. It's a photopolymer one, and these are the dies. So the images on the front here have been shrunk, but these dies die cut the stamped images, and this one is a standalone one that will cut that, and these will cut the leaves. Okay, and you can also have the ability to make tags with it as well. So the other sentiments are making spirits bright and joyous. The stamped image is set in a square, so the die is also set in a square, but you don't have to configure the letters in a square. So you could use that, or you could have it horizontally, or you could have it vertically. So the second bundle is the Christmas Classics bundle, and it has a bumper pack of dies. This was what I initially bought, and I didn't bother about the rest of the suite. But then when I had a closer look, I could see how well they work together. I mean, that's the whole reason Stampin' Up puts it together in the first place, isn't it? So I went back and I placed another order basically, and I'm so pleased I did because I've totally fallen in love with this set. This die cuts out this sort of detail. That's the attached leaves and berries all in one piece with the label, so you can put your Noel vertically instead of horizontally. Then the inside of this die will fit the season's greetings and Christmas, but it will also fit this one, Peace on Earth, Deck the Halls, and Comfort and Joy. Obviously these are the berries. Got a pair of those. This die will cut out the stamped image here, and of course you've got these which will die cut little patterns in the cardstock, and also the trio of holly leaves here, and these are standalone ones, so they're extras. The items in this box are the holly leaves, music notes, and some red gems. There's a large and a smaller one. The next item is the joyful 12 by 12 inch or 30.5 by 30.5 centimeter specialty designer series paper. There are 8 sheets in the pack, 2 each of 4 single-sided designs. And then also 12 by 12 sheets. I've cut this down to 6 by 6, and you have 2 each of 6 double-sided designs. Gingham one and a wood effect one. The one with music notes on it. With different check, different music. And the holly. Now when I'm making cards for Christmas, which I have to send overseas, I tried to make them as flat as possible. So this is a really easy card. The die speaks for itself, doesn't it? So that shows off the card, and you don't need to do very much else. So you need a scrap of basic white to die cut the frame, and then a standard basic white thick cardstock, which is half an A4 sheet, and in Europe this measures 5 7/8 by 8 1/4, so in metric that will be 14.5 by 21 centimeters. Let's go and cut that first, and then I'm using the specialty paper from the Joyful 12 by 12 inch pack, and this I think has been cut at 3 3/4 by 5 1/2, so that's 9.5 by 14 centimeters. So I'll go and put that in my die cutting machine and I'll be back. The inks I'm using are Cherry Cobbler and Shaded Spruce, and I'm also going to be using some of the loose holly gems and sequins. Now I've bring in my card base, and I'm going to glue this piece, designer series paper on top. Make sure that's centered on the cardstock. I think I'll glue this on as well. Make sure there aren't any bits in it. And center that on here. Then I'm going to use this stamp and the corner stamp to stamp a frame round the edges. Then I'm just going to stamp the sentiment here, center it on. Just squeeze a dollop of glue here and here in a triangle. I'll pop the gem on first. And now for the inside of the card. I'm not even going to put another layer inside to keep the weight down, and I'm just going to stamp the holly leaf in Shaded Spruce, swap ink pads and stamp the berries. See how quick and easy that is? And there's another idea using the same specialty papers, gold embossed on this other die that they've got in the set. And I just decorated the inside with a strip of leftover designer series paper and the music notes. So I hope you've enjoyed today's feature on the Joy of Christmas suite. Thanks for watching. Bye.